everybody. So I'm Lynn Hayes, and I have been an astrologer for a long time. And I know there's some people here that I know. But how many people feel like they don't really know what astrology is? Everybody has a pretty good working knowledge. So that's good. Astrology is a very complex subject. There's a lot of different layers. And I want to talk about what's coming up for us this year. I was going to say next year, but we're here already. But before I do that, I'd like to talk about some basic concepts that we'll need to know in order to understand what's happening. So I've given you a little outline. I'll follow it maybe partly, but I did give you a chart on the handout that I gave you. And is there anybody in this room that hasn't seen a chart like that before? Okay. So I just wanted to give that out. Usually if I give a talk like this, a lot of people don't know anything about astrology. And a lot of people think astrology is the horoscopes. You know, oh yeah, I read my horoscope in the newspaper. And that really has very little to do with astrology. It's poetry, it's creativity, but it doesn't really have anything to do with your chart, because your chart is like the one that's on that paper. It's very complicated. You have the sun, which is your sun sign, so if you say, I'm a Virgo, then that's your sun sign. You also have a moon sign, a rising sign, Mars, Mercury, Venus. So the chart is pretty complicated, and we are complicated human beings. So the beauty of being an astrological consultant is that I get to help people to learn more about themselves by looking into the chart to see all of the different psychological pieces that we have. Some of them work together, some of them work against each other. So in going through that process, we can find more information about how we can live a more successful, integrated, effective life. So astrology, there are, especially now, because with the internet, it's so easy to be an astrologer. When I started, we had to calculate the charts, we had to use algorithms. It was very complicated. We had like a stack of books we had to use. But now it's so easy because you can go online. You can go to astro.com and have any chart just calculated for you for free. So if you have a relationship and you want to see what the chart is, you can just pull it up at no charge, which is wonderful, because I've always felt that astrology is something really that should be taught in schools. It would be wonderful if parents could see, this is why your child is this way, right? Or a child could say, it's okay that you can't decide what you want to do. You have Mars in Gemini. You may not decide till you're 50. And then people wouldn't, you know, it just gives us permission to be who we are. So, but there's a lot of different types of astrology and a lot of different schools, and nowadays there's kind of a resurgence of traditional astrology, which is much more fate-based. And so for those people, there is a time when something is going to happen. And so they will tell you, I want to be careful here because I don't want to criticize this particular school, but still show the downfall of it. I believe, and what I've seen and experienced, that our life is not set in stone. So the astrological cycles, and the reason I'm mentioning this is because we're talking about the astrological cycles of this year. So what's going to happen? Can we make a prediction of what specifically is going to happen? And the fact is we really can't. And even people who have tools and techniques to predict the future are very often wrong. So I don't attempt to predict the future. I just attempt to give you a weather report and maybe talk about some things that are likely to happen.